Well, hello everyone who's decided to join me. That's right, folks. I am going to play for the first time in... Let's see when this game came out here. Should look that up before I started. Looks like the first time since 2004 I am going to attempt to play through Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity. During my last stream, where I played through Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex, I talked a little bit about this game, and someone said that I should at least try to go through it again. I bought this game when it was brand new, and it was back when I was really excited for any Crash Bandicoot game to come out. And judging by the fact that I never beat it, and I never bought another game after it, at least brand new, that may give you an idea of what I thought of my initial impression of this game was. So this game came out in 2004, and this was the last game, I believe, that Traveler's Tales developed. They may have developed the Crash Tag Team Racing, but I'm not too sure about that as I get started. But anyway, yeah, this was back when I was still excited about Crash games. Up until this point, I had played every game that came out for it, including the Game Boy Advance version, which I enjoyed very much, actually. However, I had a hard time getting into this one. And one of the things I can tell you I was immediately unimpressed by was the music you're now hearing. The game starts out here with this continuity that says 3 years ago. This is the end of The Wrath of Cortex. So, spoiler alert, you're watching what happened at the end there. And it looks like Cortex and Uka Uka are in trouble. Hey, Nickquist, thanks for joining me. Sorry, I'm trying to go through my spiel here as I get set up. I'm not as prepared when I first start streaming. but you may notice something different. Do you not hear a loud whooshing sound as if there's a giant fan or wind tunnel behind me? Because I went back and watched my Wrath of Cortex playthrough, and every time I spoke, I'm like, man, what is that noise behind me? And I actually wasn't aware that it was being picked up by my microphone. And sure enough, it's the CPU fan on my MacBook. So it actually cranks up kind of high, and my microphone, I was using a desktop condenser mic, and it picked up everything in this room. It was even picking up the stuff on the TV at a couple of points. So I don't wear headphones when I do this. I actually listen to the audio straight out of the TV. And apparently that's not a good thing when you want to have a microphone recording your voice. So now I've kind of got it under control to the point where I'm using a different microphone, and I'm going to see if this helps a little bit. So, I mean, everything's audible. It's just if you're listening to it for 4 hours, that would have got annoying to me, so I'm trying to mitigate that a little bit. But yeah, first time since 2004 I have put this game into my game console. Which is funny because I've played the Wrath of Cortex a few times, but I never did pick this one back up. But I'm sure you guys are tired of watching that same intro screen again. I'm going to go to the options here and see. So if I turn widescreen on, yeah, that didn't really... I think it just makes all the icons shorter. So I'm actually playing this on a PlayStation 2, so it's not being upscaled. This is completely as it should have been when it first came out. There shouldn't be any save data on here. Let's create a file. What does it say? How much does it need? Oh, 328 kilobytes. That's no problem. I looked, I had about 2.5 meg left on here. Alright, let's watch the opening cutscene. I'll be right back with you.
I'm gonna get ya! Come here.
Sleep, my insipid angel.
Crash! Crash! Where are you, big brother? There's something weird going on in the bay! Come see!
Alright, looks like we're saving.
What have we got?
And we are in. Yeah, that opening cutscene's hard for me to watch even still to this day. So I'm just going to play around with the...
It is I, Aku Aku. My duty is to protect you. You may summon me by breaking open these crates. Call me thrice, and I shall grant you special powers.
I think with this game they were trying to appeal to an audience that had never played Crash Bandicoot before, rather than curtailing to everyone that had. Huh. That's hard to look at. I like that the Wumpa Fruit actually gravitate towards Crash, kind of like the Ratchet and Clank games. Oh, that's going to drive me insane. Is there a way to change? The camera's inverted. Vibration, yes. Nope, no way to change the camera. Well, we're off to a good start. Alright, it's going to drive me crazy. But anyway, as I was saying, they made a lot of changes in this game specifically because the Wrath of Cortex was very criticized for... That didn't work out. There we go. Let's see, I'm moving the camera the wrong way. Let's go like this. That bomb was a dub. And because I thought I'd be using some, what do they call them, colorful metaphors, to quote Spock out of Star Trek, I've actually looked up a list of vintage curse words from the 1930s that are not considered offensive today, at least according to this article. So, if I do make a mistake, I'm going to reference the list. And my mistake could be... Okay, so that made a difference. Let's see what happens. So if I make a mistake, I am going to be using some of those 1930s cursive language. Okay, so I need to do the same thing to those other statues, don't I? I'm already being driven crazy by that camera, so sorry if it's making you dizzy. That look aimed right. Here we go. Yeah. Come on. There we go. It's funny, I did the same thing twice. One time it didn't work, the other time it did. I was a little off, but that works. Alright, so that unlocks something. I'm not sure what I just unlocked. When I first played this game, I just skipped entirely past this section. And then I just recently saw the person who helped direct this game play it, and he was showing all the stuff you can do. Oh, I got a gem. And he showed all the stuff you can do in this area that I completely missed. So let's see if I can do more. How do I get over there? Every time I jump off of there, Crash doesn't like it. Oops. That didn't work out. I think by the time I get done playing this, I'll probably get used to that camera. Oh, nitro crates. Oh, wow. One of the chickens just made one of the nitro crates blow up. Ha. Okay, that's funny. I think they... Man, they aim right for those nitro crates. Oh, except for... I was gonna say, I don't want to be around the chicken when they blow up the crate. Good chickens, walk towards the light. How did he get out of the fence? Run, my chickens. Man, it is hard to get them to go for the good stuff. But... Alright, I had an Aku Aku mask.
It is I, Aku Aku. My duty is to protect you. You may summon me by breaking open these crates. Call me thrice, and I shall grant you special powers.
Well, I'd already seen that. Like flicking fruit. Oh, now all those boxes. I'm really just biding my time in this area before I get stuck on Cortex. Quite literally. You can tell they adopted more of a Saturday afternoon cartoon feel here. Or Saturday morning cartoon. Okay, so the camera is still following me and wants to turn. And then I have to struggle against the turning camera with the stick that I'm not familiar with yet. Let me try something else. Oh, what happened here? So I think a good name for this place is Tutorial Island. Kind of gives you a feel for what the rest of the game's gonna be like. Got some extra lives. That's good. Apparently I'm not meant to see up there from here. Okay, so did I just lose my mask, but it's still there? Because I heard him go away. What's this do? Oh. Simple enough. Got another gem. Oops. So every time I fall, yeah, I'm not used to that in a Crash game. I'm used to him being invincible. And Crash is allergic to water, apparently. Am I going to get that tutorial again?
It is I, Aku Aku. My duty is to protect you. You may summon me by breaking open these crates.
What I think I immediately didn't like about it was that camera control, because it's inverted from the way I would like it. I don't know if it's actually inverted or not, but when I press left, I guess the camera itself goes left instead of spinning the screen to the left. And I don't care for that at all, so it makes platforming in this game very hard. For me. I'm sure once I get used to it, I'll be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and see what else is back here. Oh. I did something. Can you not grab onto it? Ooh, an autosave.
What have I got?
Cortex just...
Follow me, Crash! Stay close and do what I do!
Oh, Cortex. Is Cortex the original Bruce Jenner?
What have I got?
Sorry, I'm not meaning to start diving into controversy this early. I had to force myself to finish it. Yeah, I still have not finished this game, so I doubt it's going to be tonight because I don't have all the time in the world to do this. I thought I spun. I gotta say, there's some things I do like about the game. I do like that the Wumpa Fruit actually tracks towards Crash. That's something that I thought the other games could use. That's awesome.
What have I got? It's easy!
All too easy.
And I think this is when I noticed that the voice of Neo Cortex is different in this one. It's actually not the same guy. I'm trying to think of who the voice is in this one. But it used to be the same guy who did the voice of Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob. And I can't think of it. It's a more famous video game actor person in this one. camera won't go the way I want it to. There we go. Yep, same exact thing because I can't see where I'm going. I didn't even see where that landed. Let's go up. There we go. Now can I see where it hits? That didn't do it. That looks dangerous. That was worth a shot.
Come on, follow me, Crash. Stay close and do what I do.
I'm all the way back here at the very beginning. Is that a glitch? That because earlier I got hit and the mask was staying on me, but I get hit again and I die even though Aku Aku was still there. It's almost like they just wanted to get the game out. Alright, first 30 slang curse word of the night. Dadgum.
Follow me, Crash. Stay close and do what I do.
I think that's hilarious that Dadgum is the first one on the list because I was actually in a southern Illinois town just recently doing some video game shopping, and there was a guy at the counter who was doing some, he was actually returning something that didn't work. And I don't know exactly what it was that didn't work, but as soon as he got it there, of course it worked when he was at the store, and the guy goes, "Dadgum, didn't know it was gonna work for you, what'd you do to fix it?" Sorry, that's a very stereotypical impression, but that's what he sounded like to me, so. I didn't know anyone still uses the word dadgum anymore, but apparently it's still big in southern Illinois.
It's easy!
All too easy.
Ah, got him. Alright, let's go into the mouth here. This area looks cool. I like the glow-in-the-dark mushrooms that light up your path through here. Checkpoint. Is that an autosave point? I like how they're keeping it linear, but also giving you some areas off the beaten path. Oh, more obstacles. Did that squirrel just bark at me and growl? Oh, I should have forced him into the 2 boxes. It's over here. Let's go on. Back up to 5. Anything else over here?
What have I got?
What's a good name for the female Cortex? Good old boys use it. Yes, they do. Dadgum.
Alley-oop! It's true. Blondes do have more fun.
That's fun. Is he gonna dig back over here? Sorry, I messed that up. I was too busy explaining my story here. I don't like that he has to recover now that he hits the ground. Now I'm confused. I want to get up there, but it's not like it. Move. Go to the other hole. Must be something I need to come back for later. And a nice open area with nothing in it. Oh, is there another path over here? Something hidden? No, just a spot to the same path. Okay. That was pointless. Oh, okay, maybe not. See, this is why I like using the directional tab in this spot. Ooh, that was close. I almost got stopped. I hope it just squeezes me out. Come on. Got on there before. Get on there again. Ah. Okay. Jump. I got a red jump. Whatever that means. Can't get out that way. There's a barrier there. Am I stuck? Oh wait, I think I found a way. Oh. Okay. So I got that gem. Since you go to a lot of retro shops in the States. Yeah, that's actually how my whole entire channel started, because I went to a retro game store near Chicago. But so far, actually, there's only been one that I went to in a different state. But that's where Retro Game Finds started. The problem that I have with actually showcasing them on the channel is actually having to record in a public spot, and then making sure I have permission to film there and upload the footage, and also not look like a creep when I do it. TNT here, so that's still activated. Even though I already did that. Is this supposed to be doing something? Gotta admit, it's early on and I think I'm already stuck. Unless there's something I missed here. But I do like how you can't get killed by these anymore. I'm gonna let him bite me. I feel like I missed something. Alright, he's dead. Dead. And that guy doesn't know how not to walk in front of the TNT tree. I'm gonna pay attention this time. Sound problems. Am I cutting out? Oh, I missed it. Press circle to slam when jumping.
It's true. Blondes do have more fun.
Getting a low quality screen message here. Ah, it wasn't letting me do that earlier, so apparently that wasn't there. Let me pause this for a second. I'm going to check on this and see how we're doing. Why I'm having sound problems. pause this for a second. I'm gonna check on this and see how we're doing. Oh. Played fine on my end. I'm not sure where the issue's coming from. Hey. As Charlie Sheen would say, winning. Oh, I forgot my 30s. Press circle to duck and crawl under. Oh.
I'm okay! The spikes broke my fall.
So apparently that means death. Ah, gotcha. Well, heavens to Betsy. That is my second. The 1930s curse word that is not considered offensive today. Heavens to Betsy, I should not have stayed near those nitro crates when I hit them.
I'm okay!
The game sounds louder?
The spikes broke my fall.
It could be. It got louder on my end, too. Let me turn down the... There we go. I don't like how the nitro crates don't take out my mask. They just kill me instantly, no matter if I have one or not. Oh. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat. That was not a very good move for me to make. That is my third 1930s curse word.
I'm okay! The spikes broke my fall.
Ah, gadzooks. I'm going through these curse words a lot quicker than I thought I would be. And yes, they're not delayed because of an audio problem between the console and this. They're delayed because I have to look them up so I don't say the wrong word.
I'm okay! The spikes broke my fall.
You know, that was funny the first time I heard it, but after time number 3... Alright. Part of the problem is the camera also has a mind of its own and wants to turn.
Hey! Yeah, you! I've been doing this for 10 stinking years! Back and forward, and I'm sick of it! Well, I'm not gonna do it no more!
Well, this looks interesting. That's just animal cruelty. Oh! Now here comes the part I don't like.
Surprised to see me, Crash? Like the fleas in your fur, I keep coming back. 3 years I spent alone in the frozen Antarctic wastes. And I missed you. And so I've organized a little gathering, like a birthday party, except the exact opposite. And look, all of your friends are here. You are so very popular. Let's start handing out the presents.
Okay, so I gotta avoid getting attacked here. Spin back as plasma attack. I can do that.
This is from Tiny. This is from Dingodile. Ripperoo, you shouldn't have.
Oh, he's taking away
Describe
platforms.
how thoughtful. Oh dear, two of the same. But don't worry, I get this. Here's one gift you can return.
Like he's letting me know that I can defeat him like that. And he's dead. Nope.
Meet your brand new, hydraulically operated, twin brother, Mecha Bandicoot!
What was that? That's a little early.
You are magnificent!
Of course I was, you fool. Initiate missile attack.
Oh yeah, the DualShock's working. How do I detect? Oh, same way.
What have I got? Meet your brand new, hydraulically operated, twin brother, Mecha Bandicoot!
Hey, welcome, Cool Pro 195.
You are magnificent!
Of course I was, you fool. Initiate missile attack.
Gadzooks. I think I already used that one, but I'm using 1930s slang every time I get a hit. There we go. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to... Oh, yeah.
What have I got? Meet your brand new, hydraulically operated, twin brother, Mecha Bandicoot!
Yeah, I think every time I talk, it's adjusting the volume and it's picking up other noise that is making the volume go down. Let me turn off the commentary a little bit.
Initiate missile attack.
How was the sound during that? How's the sound? I'm using the Elgato Gaming Capture HD software for Mac, and I'm wondering, I think the mic was automatically adjusting the sound. So let's see if, oops. Let's see if this helps. Windows 10 was definitely getting any issues as well. Don't use that anymore. Yeah, officially hit 1,500 subscribers. That's pretty cool. I'm still on the 490. I'm hoping to get there soon. That's pretty cool, though. Roll right off here. Oh, jeez, what was Cortex doing to Crash? Yeah, this is the other half of the game I did not like. The two players getting after each other. Jeez Louise. I'd actually use that. 5, 7? No, not 8. 1930s gangster slang curse word from the 1930s that I'm supposed to be using each time I hurt here. And it's the same exact thing that happened last time. I keep getting stuck on the corner. I gotta tell you, I like the motif they were going for with it. I did not when I first played it. Of course, I thought any change they made to Crash Bandicoot, I'm like, why would you change perfection? But I understand they can just keep making the same game over and over again. Okay, so those rocks fell right in front of me, and it pushed me right off the platform. That's fair. I have the feeling, though, if a 5-year-old was playing this, they could well past where I'm at. I can definitely tell what you mean by it being okay. I should have known about the rocks anyway. I don't really care about the gem, I'm just trying to make it out of this level alone. Oh, a crystal.
Well, well. A power crystal.
Hang on a second. So much retro gaming content, your channel definitely deserves a sport again. Oh, thanks, Cool Pro. I appreciate you saying that. How am I supposed to attack those guys? Avoid the lightsabers here. Didn't do that one.
Well, well. A power crystal.
Ah, slam the buttons to close the door. Okay. I should pay more attention to the instructions
Yes! The crystal is mine! Ah! Keep back, you weak-minded fool! Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy!
Oh, now I'm attached to it because you want to do a crystal. Yeah, just get a mouse. So I think this was their attempt to... I should have just got another mask. I think this was their attempt to make it a little bit more open world. No problem, Cool Pro. It's a school night for me as well, so I won't be up too late gaming. I just wanted to see how far I can get through. I doubt I get much farther in this game anyway, but thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Give it to me! Throw me over there. Trust me. We're pals, right?
Oh, I left Vortex back there. Am I supposed to grab him? Yep. Tag along. So there we have it. That's as far as I got. Yeah, I should probably keep going. I can go for a little while longer. Let's see here. I wonder how far it says I made it. gosh, I have to start all the way back here. I mean, yay, I get to start all the way back here. The point is to go as fast as you can without hitting something. So the extra large suck attack. Sorry, I forgot the, that's more of a Western saying, I would think. I'm back to the platform of death. The one that keeps killing me. You know what? I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. Let's see how far it says I made it. I only made it through the game 7% before I had to continue. Man, this is... I didn't find this as fun. I may continue this in a little while, but to tell you the truth, I'm already kind of done with it. I didn't make it very far before that, but hopefully I can figure out the sound issue before next time. I just wanted to try to see if my opinion about this game would be changed by getting back into it a little bit, and it appears not, at least at this moment. So maybe I'll play through a little while longer, but unfortunately tonight that's all I got. I only had till 8 anyway. Oh no, that's all right. I'm actually about ready to call it quits for tonight, mainly because I didn't have a lot of time to stream to begin with. So thanks everyone for joining me tonight. I'm not sure when my next stream will be. I never am sure. I just had the time to do it, and I felt like playing this game just because I just played Wrath of Cortex. So far my verdict is Wrath of Cortex is better, but we'll see if I can get through this game and like it better. Again, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.